Hey guys, it's Dustin. Welcome back to the channel. If you hear anything in the background, my wife is live doing her business. She's working. Also, if I pause this video abruptly, it's because my pizza's done cooking. I'm making the kids pizza for dinner. So anyways, it's the end of the month. You know what that means. We're going to go through and show you guys the pickups. Now, ended up with a pretty decent stack. Really Scream and Shout Factory heavy this month, which is crazy because I'm still pretty new to Scream Factory and Shout Factory and all that. So the first thing I'm going to show you is actually something really, really special. So last month I showed you guys a movie that I got called The Dark and the Wicked. I watched it. Turned out to be one of the most terrifying movies I've ever seen. And as someone who's a fan of horror, yeah, that movie scared me pretty good. It was done super well. Very intense. Anyways, I had tweeted about it, and the movie Twitter retweeted my tweet, and they followed me. And one of the actors ended up following me because I had shot my shot and asked about having a signed copy. I thought it'd be really cool. And Michael Abbott Jr., who plays Michael in the movie, weird enough, had sent me a DM and surprised me with another copy of The Dark and the Wicked, but it's really special and I'll show you. So this is just a standard DVD and I'm cool with that. I don't Blu-ray DVD, it doesn't matter, because this is just something that is never going to play in a player. This is something that was sent to me and he actually personalized it and autographed it. It says, "To Dustin, all the best, Michael Abbott Jr." And then in quotations he put, "Come outside." If you guys watch the movie, then you know that it's a pretty haunting scene. So shout out to Michael Abbott Jr. for sending this over. Great dude, super awesome to talk to. So now we're going to get into the regular pickups. I'm going to save all the Shout and the Scream Factory for last. But first we have Training Day on 4K. Denzel Washington, Ethan Hawke. Phenomenal movie if you have never seen it. This is 4K, and yes, I did get the 4K that's in the Blu-ray case. I know that really stirred up some stuff on the internet. However, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't matter. This is going to sit on a shelf. Nobody is going to come to your house and criticize you for having a 4K disc in a Blu-ray case. Nobody cares. Stop making a big deal about it. But I watched this. The transfer is phenomenal. And just to clarify, if you were thinking about picking this up, the Blu-ray case is off-putting. There is a 4K disc on the inside and the Blu-ray. So you get both. But the 4K looks phenomenal. I was super, super happy with it. Next up, my wife and I went to a store called The Exchange, and I've picked stuff up from there before and made videos on it. I haven't been there in a really long time, just because we don't really go to that town much since we moved. But this is a movie that my wife introduced me to, and I loved it, and I'm just going to say it. I love chick flicks. They're amazing. I love them. Bridesmaids picked this up at The Exchange for $3. Now, it's used, obviously. They do have new movies there as well. But it is used. I don't care. It was $3. And the disc is in perfect condition. Blu-ray DVD combo. And there's a digital code. However, this digital code is expired. I guess the only downside, which it doesn't bother me at all, is the DVD's missing. But the Blu-ray's in there. I was sure to check, and the disc is in perfect condition. So I really can't complain. For $3, super funny movie. Had to get it. I want to check out the unrated version with my wife. So yeah, really excited. And there's some pretty cool bonus features. A bunch of gag reels and extended and alternate scenes and deleted scenes. There's a lot, and I'm really, really excited to actually look more into this because this movie cracked me up. Next up, a new release from this month. We have Megan on Blu-ray. Now, I debated picking this up because my wife and I watched it on Peacock because I was pretty unsure about it from the beginning. We watched it on Peacock, and I didn't know that Peacock also had the unrated version streaming. We just watched the regular, so I did not see the unrated. And my kids are like obsessed with Megan right now. Like they keep seeing clips online, and my daughter does her little dance. So it's PG-13. So if I was ever gonna let my kids watch a horror movie, it would definitely be this one. I didn't find it super scary. Again, I didn't watch the unrated version. I don't know how different it really is. But we have Megan, and the slip's really cool. I figured they would do a little more with this. I also feel like they can make a really cool Megan steelbook. But one thing I did like that they did, usually when Universal puts out these Blu-rays, they just, they don't have any disc art, but it's just usually like a clear and blue disc. However, they did it in pink. And for whatever reason, I just really like that touch. I think it's nice. But yeah, Megan came with the digital code, which I already redeemed because I shared my login with a bunch of friends that don't buy movies as much as me. So we got Megan. Another new release in a movie that I was really excited about, and I'm telling you right now, say what you want about this movie. It is the most slept on film of 2022. Fight me. I don't care. It's fantastic. We have Babylon on Blu-ray. Yes, I plan on picking up a 4K of this eventually. None of my local places had it on 4K, so we opted for the Blu-ray. My wife actually snagged this for me because I kept talking about Margot Robbie in it, and we love Margot Robbie. Clearly, I have her face tattooed on my arm. But yeah, this movie, I watched it. It's super long. It's like 3 hours long. But oh man, is it good? I mean, I was just hooked from start to finish. Now, I did have to watch it over a span of multiple days just because I was really busy with work and life and my pregnant wife. So I did finish it, and I absolutely love this movie. Again, the most slept on movie of 2022. A lot of people hated this movie, and I think it just came out at a bad time and just got really overshadowed, which is sad because honestly, it's super good. I highly recommend it if you were on the fence. Just watch it. Do yourself a favor because I think you'll really enjoy it. Next up, we have Harley Quinn seasons 1 and 2 on Blu-ray, guys. If you don't know what this show is, it's obviously a DC animated show that is exclusive to HBO Max. And Rick and Morty is probably my favorite animated, like, adult animation show to come out in recent years, I guess I would say, in like the last 10 or so years. But this show quickly rose to the ranks because I remember getting advertisements for this, and we got HBO Max with our phone plan, and I remember throwing this on and just being hooked. We have season 3 out now on HBO Max, so I can't wait for them to put that out. Hopefully they do, but yeah, seasons 1 and 2 on Blu-ray of the Harley Quinn show. If you have HBO Max, watch it because you will have a great time. Love this show. So the next 2 items, when I went to Walmart to pick up Training Day, because that was the only thing I wanted, I had stumbled across these next 2 items, and I was shocked. Because now we're getting into the Shout Factory and Scream Factory stuff, and I can't believe I come across these in the wild. Like, I've seen videos on them and stuff, and like, I don't know. It was just really cool to come across it. But first things first, on Blu-ray, we have Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner. This is a Blu-ray steelbook. Shout Factory, as you can see there on the spine. This was limited edition packaging. There's only 10,000 of these made, which is a lot, but like at the same time, it's not a lot. And I mean, you have 3 discs, and the artwork is phenomenal. You have the theatrical cut, you have the bonus features, and then you have the extended cut as well. An absolute classic movie, 1990. Seen it when I was young, but definitely going to be worth a rewatch. Cannot wait. And the steelbook is just gorgeous. Then this was the other one. So I ended up picking these up with Training Day. Like I said, I was super shocked. We have Red Dawn, the Shout Select number 13. Red Dawn on 4K. This is the original, the one that has Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen and Jennifer Grey and all them. And this slipcover is absolutely gorgeous. This came out in 1984. Amazing. Basically, this is about if the Cold War had gone the way that people were expecting it to go. Like if it was going to turn into something more than what it did. So phenomenal. Just Patrick Swayze. I mean, come on. Need I say more? Cannot wait to check this out on 4K. I haven't got around to it yet, but I am. Alright, now on to all the horror stuff. Scream Factor. You guys know that last month I picked up the Vestron release of Silent Night, Deadly Night collection, which included Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5. I needed 1 and 2. And for whatever reason, because of the hype around the Vestron release and just like coming off the holidays, these were super, super expensive. However, they restocked. They were on Amazon for below retail, and my wife picked them up as a gift for me. So first up, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night 1. And yes, I did watch these. I still got to watch the last 3. Super cheesy, crazy movie. Typical Scream Factory. You know, you got your unrated and your theatrical. Obviously, I watched the unrated. And if you're wondering, the alternative artwork looks like this disc here. Then, keeping with the theme, we have Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. I didn't care for this one as much as I liked the first one, but this one had the beginning, I would say, it was kind of slow. Then it picks up and it gets a lot better. But Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, and you just have Part 2 in here. The underneath is very kind of similar to the Vestron release slipcover, like that. So there we go, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2. Then, also at the exchange where we found Bridesmaids, I found Dawn of the Dead. I know there's a 4K of this. Dawn of the Dead on Blu-ray, Scream Factory, with the slipcover for only $12. Killer deal. Couldn't go wrong. But there you go, Dawn of the Dead with the slip. Again, this was only $12. And, of course, it was used. They had a sealed copy for way more. I was cool with the used one, but the beautiful thing is you have the R-rated theatrical version and the unrated version both in there, and both discs are in perfect condition. This honestly looks like it just sat on a shelf and was like never played, because even the slipcover is in pretty good condition. Just, you know, it had shelf wear, that's it. But super happy to pick up Dawn of the Dead and in this beautiful slipcover. Next up, this is from Facebook, and I actually got in contact with this guy. Turns out he was from the same area that I currently live in and work in, which was really cool. So we had a nice long conversation. Super nice guy. Was selling this brand new sealed. I just opened it up today. Night of the Creeps Scream Factory Blu-ray with the slipcover. Again, this was brand new sealed. $15 shipped. I obviously swapped it out for this artwork because I like it a lot. Obviously, I can't swap the slipcover, but I do like this artwork. So there we go. And obviously, again, this was brand new sealed, so of course it is in impeccable condition. And there is my pizza. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. But yeah, Night of the Creeps, Scream Factory Edition. Cannot wait to check this out. I've heard good things. And then, last but not least, this is something I have wanted as a part of my Scream Factory collection for the longest time. And for a while, it was just out of stock, or the price was just a little too high. But it came down significantly in price, like $27 on Amazon, brand new. And that is the Omen Collection right here. Again, a gift from my wife, along with Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Harley Quinn. The Omen Collection has all 5 films from the original all the way to the remake. Well, the original to the remake, I should say. Yeah, so funny story. The remake, this one here, that came out in 2006, all right? So me and my stepmom, when I was younger, I was chilling. I was at her and my dad's house for a few days, and my stepmom makes these really good homemade nachos. And my dad was at work. It was just her and I. She was like, hey, let's make nachos. Let's watch a movie. And when I was a kid, I've always loved horror movies, but at one point in time, they just like really scared me, but I still wanted to watch them. I guess it was just the curiosity. I don't know. I was weird. But I remember she threw this movie on. And this movie scared both of us, because she's not a fan of horror movies at all. This movie scared both of us so bad that we never finished it. I obviously finished it when I was older, like later. I don't remember much about it, but I do remember at the time this movie scaring both of us. And we stood in the kitchen for the entire movie. And my dad come home from work, the movie was still playing, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And we're like, "That movie freaked us out, man." And we just couldn't finish it. So kind of funny, and it just has a funny memory tied to this movie for me. But yeah, I definitely cannot wait to check it out. So there's the remake. You have Omen the Awakening there. The Final Conflict. Then you have Damien, Omen 2. There you go. And then, of course, the original from 1976. So, pretty cool. This box set is gorgeous. The artwork is gorgeous. Also, there were some more releases that I was kind of hoping to pick up this month, but again, my wife is pregnant. We found out we were having a beautiful baby boy, so Grace and Thomas will be coming very, very soon here in August. So I'm really excited. I can't believe I'm having a baby of my own. But yeah, here's the artwork. There we go. So fun fact, Trav had wanted to watch The Whale. And when I was in Las Vegas in February with my wife, like when the pre-order was announced, I had sent it to Trav, and Trav was like, "I'm going to buy you a copy just as a gift. You know, like, we'll get it on release day. It'll be super cool. We can talk about it." Funny enough, Trav's copy showed up on release day. He ordered them both at the same time, within the same order. And yeah, mine never showed up. So I have not been able to find The Whale anywhere. It is sold out. Every Walmart I have checked, I've been to 3 or 4 different Walmarts the past week, can't find it. It's just completely sold out. So yeah, unfortunately did not pick up The Whale, did not see it, but eventually we'll get there. Wait, I have one more movie. I cannot believe I forgot to grab this off the shelf. A Man Called Otto. Tom Hanks. My buddy Jeff went and saw this in the theater, messaged me about it. He was like, "You have to watch it." Trav told me, "You have to watch it." Picked this up on a whim, total blind buy, and my wife and I watched it the day I got it. And when I tell you that this movie hurt me to my core, it did. I have not teared up or cried at a movie in I don't know how long. This movie did it. I laughed and cried at the same time because I was happy, but I was also super sad. Phenomenal movie, and I'm really, really sad that this movie does not get talked about enough. I mean, maybe it does. I just don't see a lot of people talk about it. Holy crap. A Man Called Otto crushed my soul. Highly, highly recommend you pick this up and you watch it because... But that is it, guys. That is everything that we got. Like I said, it was a pretty good month. But I don't know. We'll see what the coming months hold. But here we go. Just kind of a snapshot of everything here. A lot of good stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. As always, I'll see you later in another video. Real quick before I go, I started a podcast called Dustin's Movie Corner, and you can just listen to it on Spotify. So that's really cool. Trav and I are going to be doing the next episode where we talk about John Wick 4 because I went and saw that in the theaters. Loved it. Trav and I are going to be talking about that tomorrow. So stay tuned. Bye.